Alright. We have a cursed submission here. It is from Manad, but I think it's on a different account of his, I think. Let me double check this. Could be, because usually it's Manad, but it's from Murphy's Law anyway. So we'll see what we got here. It is Rector and Shade Splitter. This is like the OG cursed combo in the very first like beta, or well, no, not beta, but like when I first bought the game. This was not a great combo. Still isn't, but we'll see. At least it's Rector though. When you have a good champ, it can make up for a lot. Okay, we got Entombed Explosive, Perils, Resin Removal. Resin Removal is already away, along with Perils, out of Ember Drain, by the way. So there are some synergies in the clans, right? Annoying bosses, for sure. I think we do Dark Calling, right? That's going to be pretty good with those bombs. Wing Steel or Shade Lamp? It's a Remnant. Probably not Shade Lamp then. Drawing cards seems good. At the end of the turn, no. But Dregs and Shade Splitters make Wing Steel actually pretty good, let's be honest. And Dark Calling. All of that together, it's basically you're going to be able to draw actually before your Ember's already taken up. I have no way to get to the back. But it's a unit draft. I can just blast my way to the back with bombs. The boss will be tough, but it is what it is. Do I go bottom? Bottom to top of stop. Let's have it like this, I think. I'm fine actually Perils-ing here. Because I can Resin Removal that Ember Drain off eventually. Trying to make sure I get 2 of these Dregs back this turn. Alright, we're going to try to finish things on the bottom here. Hopefully we can. Alright, we're going to have that. Can at least get you down to 1. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it. I could get pretty close though. Okay, we'll kill it. Damn, I'm like barely losing it there. Like that. This. I do take 9. It's too bad, I guess, but it is what it is. Probably could have played this a little bit smarter. Burnout Extension is probably pretty good here. I don't know if it beats out Molten Encasement. I think it does, though. Space Prism. Ooh, okay, I'm definitely glad we did the... Okay, the, whatever you call it. That's pretty good. If we can get a drag here, that'll go into Paraffin Enforcer. Endless. I wish we had the molten encasement, kinda, as well. I think either the encasement or the Purifying Cleanse is fine there. Or the Hell Drippings or whatever. Could take this just to help with the current game. Yeah. Just gonna add a little bit. Make that steel not completely useless. Pretty fucking useless though, honestly. Oh well. Right, we got Spike's boss. I think we might want to go top on this one, because these guys just like aren't gonna die. I want Paraffin Enforcer to die, but at the same time, I just don't think he's going to. I do want that to die. Don't really want to take that pyre damage, so I won't. It's awkward no matter what I do. Got him though. Could have resin removal of the spikes if I needed to. Heal or extra damage? I actually kind of like the heal better, I think. And it's more burnout. And it's free. I think our scaling is just Paraffin Enforcer. If it has to be Dregs, it's Dregs. Space Prism helps either way with it, no matter what I want to do there. So we don't have Draft. Probably just go with the Self-Infuse then. We got the Hellvent there. Probably hope for that too. Could take this if I had any inkling that we're going to lose, which, I don't know. Maybe against Double Exploder we might have issues. It's probably worth 25 gold to secure a victory. Now we don't have to spend too much money here if it's not good, which looks like it's not. Large stone. Oh god, look at these pieces of shit. I wonder if Lady of the Reform's any good though. I think I have enough here that it's not that good. Yeah. do this. Let's start just buffing up Dregs, I think. We could also just put one burnout on him and not self-infuse him. That's not the worst idea. Then it really helps. I think we'll do that. It really helps Dark Calling get going. I can Hell Venom and just keep him. Or maybe I can find like even like a Morsel Maker infusion. I don't know. I know these guys are gigantic, but they are kind of the thing I need to remove at the moment. I guess I could remove the shittier Dregs. I'll remove one. Yeah, let's just fight. Have this die faster. These both here. $35. It's weird, but I think maybe this. Even with all these space prisms, I'm debating a pip upgrade. I don't know, I might need one. This is just going to be one of those really weird type of decks, I feel. This guy actually should have went in the back, but it's all good. Problem now is ate up the morsel when it really didn't need to. Here, you gotta burn out one, right? Yeah, that'll definitely do it. Probably Wax and Spike. That's pretty good. These are not good at all. So we won't. I don't know. I think just Pip. I got a lot of units. I'll have even more after I Hellvent the Paraffin here. I don't know if I want that. I could. I mean, I like to get the Dark Calling proc going. But at the same time, At this point, do I need Rector much? When I'm just going to have probably 3 floors of paraffin. Just blasting rage to floors of Dregs. Dark Calling's just there to reset when they die. Does it really matter? Like, wouldn't it be better if they just had extra burnout? I think it is correct here to do this. Now I can, by the way, self-infuse Paraffin Enforcer just fine without much. And then we get the accumulator flex here is great. It's kind of how it goes with Paraffin Enforcer a lot of the time. It's like, and Dark Calling, it's like you use Dark Calling, but then you kind of abandon trying to get too much directly out of Dark Calling because it's just easier to just put Paraffin Enforcer down and have a floor of Rage, gaining burnout units. These spikes are going to be a little bit annoying, but I have resin removal for some of those waves. I think it's okay. Don't know what I'd do with the Rector. Okay, put him up top still. We could scale a little bit here. Do I put burnout on him? I don't think so. And that fucking guy. 25 shards, somehow the very first wave, gigantic fucking guy gets... Ugh, I really hate that shit, honestly. Whatever. Maybe I should have probably just Paraffin Enforcered this guy. It's all good, though. Since these guys are here, might as well. Kind of want this guy to strike and then I get the rage. I should have obviously done this first, but oh well. Just put in the perils for the hell of it. Dumb, should have done perils first. That's what I had originally planned to fucking do. I guess I'm just not doing it. Okay, if I could kill the guy in the back, that would be nice. Still no backline clear, that's kind of bad. So many fucking scourges. Get rid of all their shit. Alright. 3 damage taken. I don't recall taking 3 damage. Oh, the scourge, right. I guess the bombs makes them pretty decent. Well, you could probably definitely use a mortal entrapment in this deck. Mitosis, huh? I like the Void Binding. I've got ways out of Ember Drain. Question is, do I self-infuse Paraffin Enforcer here? I'd only be down to one Paraffin Enforcer. I kind of like having both of them. Of course, if I don't self-infuse, then I Hellvent here and I can't Hellvent a self-infused version. Has it just been quick and endless and shit? Like, there's no multi-strike? Okay. Well, if you say so. Am I hitting any more Merchant of Steels up? Yes. Many. Basically all but one from here on out is... Well, I'm not hitting that one, the steel. But there's one more steel, so I'm not going to lock the Heartstone in here. I am going to self-infuse now. I'll just put the Heartstone there. Let's take this. This is okay. This Jackstrip's probably better. It's pretty late for Jackstrips, but I just have nothing for backlane clear, so... I'm at low enough shards that hopefully it helps. I probably am going to do this, though. It gets a lot easier to play then. So obviously we wasted that burnout one slot, but I think at the time it made sense. I think. Maybe it didn't, who knows. Let's remove one last one here. Of course, right into Stealth Boss. This might not be so easy. We can daze him though. I'd have to damage him first, but if I can hit him with the Entombed Explosive, I think we're fine to take this trial. I want this dead. I want all of you dead. And I am going to put Burnout on... Am I? Am I gonna do this? I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's a good turn to combo these together. I'm gonna want him on this floor. Just gonna have to space improve this floor. Jackstrips, actually, I didn't even realize or think about the synergy between Jackstrips and that card I just played, Mortal Entrapment. That's actually pretty cool. Still learning relatively new things about this game every day. That's why it's a good game. A lot better than fucking Storybook Goddamn Brawl, which is a shit game, if you're wondering. I will never play that game again, for real this time. Storybook Brawl, it sucks. That's all I can say about Storybook Brawl, it's horrible. Don't ever play it. We should maybe think putting some of these in front. Is this worth burning here? It is now. Oh, resin removal, didn't even see that. Beautiful. Well, this next floor will definitely do the trick. I don't think we needed resin removal, but it sure was nice to have it. Yeah, we definitely didn't need it. Basically, what I usually think of when I hear the praises of resin removal on Stealth Boss. It's like, did you really need it though? Mortal Entrapment ×2 or an actual targeted reform? It'd be nice if I can't keep Rector alive and I have a backup plan. At the same time, I may not be able to really use it much. Could argue the same about that though. Who knows though, against Chased, I don't really want to be super ember drained, and if I have another one of these, I can just ignore bottom floor. They'll be jack stripped. They'll have regen though, so jack strips doesn't actually it does work because they'll have regen before they move, so they'll be down on health, and I can play these on floor 2. So do we want to play more into Seraph the Chased, or do we just want something that might generally be okay for us with Wicked Blaze? I don't have any stealth. I could have issues with Rector's survivability. Could absolutely happen. I think I'm gonna just take another Mortal Entrapment though. Shroud Spike, is this a little bit too cute? What about just a Crucible extension? I think I actually like a Crucible extension here. Alright, is it going to be a true no Frenzy Stone run? The nice thing about this no Frenzy Stone is that the steals were natural to hit, right? We're not chasing multi-strike necessarily, we're just going to where the value is on the map. You know, we get vortexes at the very least. We can make really healthy dregs, I guess. Alright, it is officially a no fucking Frenzy Stone run. I'm not hitting any more up. I don't think we want Large Stone, even with the Crucible extension. Don't know why I took that, but I guess I did. I don't really need these Shade Splitters. Yeah, we don't really need them. If I can get this deck thin enough, not this deck, we can actually do some Ember Drain shenanigans as well. But for now, we should be good. Don't know where I want to put this. I'm going to put it here for now. We keep drawing this early, and I have no idea what to do with it ever. I don't necessarily need Paraffin Enforcer to die. Let's put Super Drag in front. Should have just done the Space Prism down at the bottom. take this hit. Mainly because I want to do stuff like this. How are you not getting jack stripped? I swear it used to hurt bosses. It should. Whenever they move between floors, it should be hurting him, in my opinion. But that's just like my opinion, man. I'm gonna give it to him because I want him to have. Well, might as well put it there. I want the I want this for the damage shield almost more than the rage. We'll put the rage there. Like, am I doing too much attempt to preserve him? It's like, I don't know. And I'm getting so much rage to the floor by keeping everything in. Still not damaged. Damn it. No, mortal entrapment not so good here. How are we not at relentless yet? I fucking had this and I still didn't use it. Oh, no need to resin removal, we can just do that. I would say that probably does the trick, eh? Alright. Sorry for my lack of commentary on this run so far. It's these type of runs. I find I have to really focus pretty hard to make them work. Furnace tap. I don't think our stuff is necessarily dying often enough for Formless Child to make sense, but then again, maybe on Divinity it does. It's just certainly pretty good with Dark Calling sometimes, if I can get Formless Child back. We could do like a round robin of Dregs where I just keep basically having the Dreg die in front of the Formless Child, then the Formless Child die, and then we put that Dreg to the back, have the next Dreg die, put the Formless Child down, rinse and repeat. Alternatively, we just have Furnace Tap, put that on a Paraffin Enforcer. That's what I'm leaning toward right now. And then alternatively, Devour of Death, fuse that onto maybe a Tomb. These Tombs have been pretty good. I have Double Extinguish. That essence is an Extinguish. You're lacking AoE. That might actually be better. I just don't know. Yeah, I actually kind of am leaning toward this. It's kind of weird, like, I don't know, Furnace Tap's pretty good. I do definitely have to use that in conjunction with Resin Removal. But, you know, at this final Merchant of Magic, maybe I can get a Permafrost, or even a Holdover. I would hold over Resin Removal. Or actually, I guess I would just hold over Perils at that point. I don't know. This double extinguishes as well. That's 80 attack. They're all good. Definitely not skipping these. I just kind of, I don't know. All of them feel ashamed not to pick. It's like, I feel ashamed to not pick Furnace Tap when I have easy ways out of Ember Drain. I feel ashamed not to pick Devour of Death when I'm in dire need of AoE and backline access, and I have double extinguishes. I guess I'm less ashamed not to take a Formless Child. I'm more ashamed because I know the people want it. You know, the people want the Formless Child. That's going to be the toughest one to actually pull off. I think it just doesn't make as much sense when I have stuff I kind of just want to keep in with Rage and Burnout. Whereas this might be my only chance to get Furnace Tap. It's maybe my only chance to get Devour of Death. I'm going to go Furnace Tap, I think. I don't think we need another pip. I think we just need draw. Card draw will make it a lot easier to make these Ember Drain things work out. Alright, we're going to get another Paraffin Enforcer. Well, these Shade Splitters have been good, but a card has to go, and none of these other ones are on the chopping block. Man, the Umbra Rares are typically better, but of them, a lot of them are, like the Morsel ones are not really on the table, especially when I only have one Shade Splitter. So it's really just Furnace Tap and Umbra Stone. I think maybe there's more molting at this point that would be good for me. That ain't one of them, though. It is a way out of Ember Drain, but I don't want to lose that Burnout. And I could, I guess, lose the Burnout. It is an additional way out of Ember Drain. What do you think about this? I don't know. I mean, if I find a holdover, if I find a permafrost, I just don't need this. I would have to find. I would have to add a 25% low roll to not need it. I don't need it anyway. I think we just don't take it. I think it's anti what we want to do. Alright, now we got two of them. That should be pretty powerful. We'll have three eventually, I think. Alright, spikes. It is frickin' Pyre Wings. Do we want to Ember Drain here? I have to put you here. I need to be able to play at least... I want to be able to play a one-cost card if I can. Like this. Kind of need a sacrifice here. You guys have too much health, damn it. Here, let's put you there. Pyre Wings, you're the fucking biggest assholes on Earth. You're the worst. That Rubber Morsel isn't going to counteract the amount of Ember Drain I'm working with here. Jackstrips finishes him off. Here we can do this. And these sweep and spikes are just brutal. Okay, at least we can do that finally. I should have been practicing for chase and not going bottom here, though. I mean, I had no reason to go bottom, so it's hopefully not game losing, but we'll see. Fuck. Okay, you're dazed, and actually that kind of might fuck me. I don't know. Maybe it will. What are we gonna do about this? This is where... Granted, I wouldn't have been able to fuse anything this next turn, but kind of wondering if Furnace Tap was not the right call. It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? You get rid of their spikes. I'll put this up here, I guess. Save myself a hit. How am I still Ember Drained by that much? Oh, because he got hit too. Oh, I really hate Fire Wings, let me tell you. I really fucking hate them. This guy technically dies. We're in a world of shit here. Why couldn't I have had you before that? Alright, well, if you're dying anyway. Ooh, I can do this now. Okay, that'll help a lot. Okay, well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a big light. I think I just have to take that. I gotta focus on this. This is not living armor, so we are not at all safe. Definitely gotta get his burnout up. Oh, fuck me. Let's do that then. That's a big downside of Mortal Entrapment, right? Okay, you have the most attack. Maybe I want to just keep you healthy. Looks like we got him here. Alright, well, we get through that somehow with 5 damage taken. I don't even remember taking 5, but it seemed like I didn't take any. But I took some. Okay, is this Remnant Pack or Wicked Blaze better? Or Vetivery? I mean, Double Extinguished Vetivery is... Okay, this... What the hell is this song? I know this is like the Doom soundtrack, but I don't remember this one. Skipping that shit. Yeah, so let's switch. I don't know about this Doom shit anymore. Let's do some Command and Conquer. Yeah. Alright, like Vetivery. Oh my god, it's so loud out there. One sec. We got Remnant Pack. don't know what I'd put it on other than maybe, I guess, Rector, because I saw there Burnout Extension could be an issue. Could definitely be an issue. Kind of actually like the Vetivery because it's kind of like a draw upgrade. Oddly enough, I just don't think the other things do that much for me. I like the Void Binding here. Maybe a Cannibalize, so could help me reset things. I'm just gonna have to sometimes, but I think the Void Binding wins. Now I don't even know if I want to use this Vortex. This is where he went down. We're just gonna take Gorge, definitely not that. Ooh, definitely taking this. That's really good. We could take a Firebox. I most likely am not gonna have much else to spend my money on. There's the Holdover. I think Holdover Perils. I don't think Holdover Resin Removal is as good. This just gets me out of so much more. The Holdover Perils. Definitely glad to have the Vetivery now, because I basically downgrade my up draw there, in a way. I don't think I need that. Coming down with Chain of Gems could be good. I like the Refined Void too, actually. Guess we're not taking anything else. Get that down. Maybe that down. I probably didn't need these. I probably should have re-rolled for like double stack or something. It's all good though. Okay, still having this. May not need... I probably don't need this Shade Splitter at this point. Probably don't need the other Perils. Alright, we're looking pretty good. I think we're poised to do it here. Now, do I want to go top and mid like I talked about? I think so. It's going to give a wide armor if I put this down, unfortunately. So I think I'll just set up here. I didn't removal or whatever. Let's go one there, one here. I'm fine if they burn out. I'm not fine if they burn out. The top floor is the one I eventually want to focus on here. Bottom decking that. Cool. Still want to extend their burnout then, though. I want that super drag. This works. Very annoying. Got rid of his lifesteal, that's nice. Do one more there. Get that guy up there. Yeah, actually lived, huh? They lived too, damn it. Start stacking dazed on him, I guess. Deck is so thin that we basically hit the same cards each time that we come around here. Should have just... I don't know about the 3-cost Mortal Entrapment. It doesn't have too easy of a time getting played. Let's see how much damage we can do down here. Alright, got that done. I got pretty decent faith in the Divinity fight. It's gonna be harder, for sure. These waves will be tougher. And survivability... We're probably gonna rotate to bottom and mid. I don't really like the idea of getting swept top with everybody. We got Super Drag here. I'm fine having him die and come back. We could go down here, I think. There's risks to either way. I think this just makes more sense. If I do this, I think I like it dying here. Wish I could have put some burnout on him before doing this. We definitely need to go pretty big here. These can hit us, that's fine. Just not quite as... Man, we need that furnace tap, by the way. Okay, they're getting dealt with pretty well. Can I keep you alive at all? Okay, that's good. I don't have to worry about... Okay, because I need a good follow-up mid here against this tank wave, because they're ridiculous and broken and all that bullshit. Okay, let's go you there. Still got that to deal with. He can hit me, that's fine. Just block that because I may want to just go like this. Get some more damage in there. Bottom deck the furnace tap. Jesus Christ. As bottom decked as possible. Well, if you say so. Let's do that. Damn. We can only fit one of these in. I might as well do this though. Now I've got damage on Divinity, I can finally play more entrapment on him. Man, even with the pip upgrade and all this shit, I can't fit the guys on the floor. Alright. I'd like to put the furnace tap on this guy, but positioning's a bit weird. I think I am gonna do it though. Okay, we need Super Dude. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, we'll do a little bit of damage. 5 burnout on you, that's unacceptable. $69, baby. All part of the plan. Got a 1 out of 3 drawn into Crucible Extension. It's the thing that I want right now. What do my burnout timers look like? Okay, that guy's dead. That floor is gone. Maybe we just want to do that then. keep their health relatively up. We definitely have the win here. He actually doesn't even go down. Alright, that was a well-fought victory. Definitely a tough one, but let's put it this way: I think you've done worse, or you've had worse ones. This one, the line wasn't as narrow as some of the other Melting Remnant ones that we've done, right? Which is fine, because honestly, they're more fun that way. But yeah, let's say the main downsides: there was no draft ever found, there was no multi-strike ever found after countless Merchant of Steels. Other than that, though, there was a decent amount of strength on the run that we can see here. Big portion of that is the Paraffin Enforcer. Paraffin Enforcer, I've gone back and forth on what the best uncommon banner unit is in the game, and I often land on Paraffin Enforcer. He's just so good, even without the multi-strike. Eventually we end up finding the Furnace Tap, right, and a pretty decent setup. I mean, a Hold of Her Perils at the end was nice. Even without it, I think we have a pretty decent Ember Drain setup, which would just be a little bit more awkward. So we get it done here. But yeah, the main power, I would say, is the Paraffin Enforcer. Just simply having a Paraffin Enforcer on a run can give you hope. And Burnout Extension, of course. There's a few different ways you could probably do that run, but I think this, for me, when I do a Melting Remnant run, I go in, if I get Dark Calling, my plan is to hopefully find a Paraffin Enforcer and just build around that. That's the most consistent way to win. It's a lot easier if you can find a draft, it's a lot easier if you can find a multi-strike, but you see here it's definitely doable, right? But yeah, that was a tough one. Thanks for that run. I definitely enjoyed it. That was a cool one because it was like, we were damn near doing 3-floor setup at a lot of points, and it's just so rare to see that, right? But that's how you get around not hitting on multi-strike. Just simply have to make use of the Dregs. Let's see what you ended up with here. So you went with the Burnout at the first ring, and then flexed to Dark Calling, I guess? Either that or you started Dark Calling and took a Burnout as your final upgrade. One thing I would say there is, in either case, I really prefer Dark Calling 1, Harvest 2. That way, I guess in this run it wouldn't have mattered too much, but you could see that we even... the only thing we would gain from going Burnout versus Harvest is we'd get 3 extra Burnout that we wouldn't have to extend, but other than that, I'm just gaining more stats with the Harvest variant, especially health, like tons of health. We didn't really need it here necessarily, but if we did, we had it, right? Just a minor thing. Self-infused Endless bomb with Burnout 1 and the Double Extinguish. Hard to argue against that. That's pretty good. So you did have the self-infused Paraffin Enforcer. You probably did this, what I was thinking about with the 1 Burnout upgrade. It just ended up settling for the Paraffin Enforcer self-infused. Had a Lady the Reform to help the Burnout extension. One thing I am noticing here, though, is that you removed all the Dregs. It's definitely possible that could be a mistake. That was just a lot of extra 1 pip damage that scales quite nicely with these Paraffin Enforcers. And, I don't go in to a run hoping to make Dregs be a thing, but, hopefully around rings 3 to 4, you can start to see the writing on the wall potentially and know if maybe you need to start thinking that Dregs will be a part of your game plan, right? They're part of it often enough that I don't think you want to burn them out in a situation like this. That being said, I think if you burned them out, I would have gone for a third Paraffin Enforcer for sure. I think you probably would have been fine there. So I'm wondering, with 1% damage, I'm guessing you must have died to the waves. Yeah. You had the holdover perils. I'm not a huge fan of consume move Space Prism. A big thing I like about Space Prism is that it just doesn't cost much. I guess this is fine though. It still technically costs 0, but for 140 to 150 gold investment, I think there's better things you could do with your gold than this. That's just a minor nitpick though. Fall's fine. I mean, because you have the Lady of the Reform, you don't need as much extension as I took. This potential, I don't know that this does much for you though. Remnant Pack. The resin removal, void binding. Had the consume remove furnace tap. I like that. That adds a lot of power. So where did it all go wrong? I mean, that's a pretty good amount of damage taken on Pyrewings, so you probably didn't have much buffer room there, I'm guessing. A pretty good amount on the Scourge Fell. Yeah, so between these two, you must have just came in with a really low health and didn't have much wiggle room. Hard to say, really. I do kind of think the Dregs would probably have helped you, but you'll just have to let me know how it went. It does look like a pretty good deck, though, honestly. Like, 200 damage each turn on these. Wicklash as well for extra damage. Maybe a lack of pip. Did go double draw with the Wing Steel. Might have been, I mean, that's a lot of draw on a pretty thin deck. You might have been okay with a pip upgrade, or also taking a Crucible extension. I guess you are cycling back to Space Prism pretty often though, but it might be too late. You only have so much time against things like Pyrewings and stuff, so maybe that just costs health. It's hard to say. But anyway, I think you put yourself in a good position to win. Just little things here and there might have been the difference maker. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.